Imagine a place so cold that the air you exhale freezes instantly. Welcome to Antarctica. This is the coldest region on Earth, where the mercury plunges to a bone-chilling negative 128.6 degrees Fahrenheit. It's a place where the extreme cold pushes the limits of what's habitable. Yet it's not just a desolate, icy desert. Antarctica, despite its harsh conditions, is a place of mystery, a place that holds secrets that scientists are still unraveling. Did you know Antarctica is often referred to as the Earth's thermostat? Now you might be wondering how a seemingly frozen and desolate land could possibly regulate our planet's temperature. The secret lies in a concept known as the albedo effect. In simple terms, albedo is a measure of how much sunlight is reflected back into space. A high albedo means more sunlight is reflected and less is absorbed. Antarctica, with its vast expanses of white ice and snow, has one of the highest albedo values on Earth. This icy landscape acts like a giant mirror, reflecting most of the sunlight that hits it back into space, thus cooling the planet. But it's not just about reflecting sunlight. The cold air over Antarctica helps circulate ocean currents worldwide, further aiding in temperature regulation. So, the white continent is not just a frozen wasteland, it's helping us stay cool. Antarctica is a land of extremes, not just in temperature. The southernmost continent, home to the South Pole, is known for its chilling cold, but that's just the tip of the iceberg. When we talk about extremes, it's not just the biting frost that makes Antarctica stand out. This icy frontier is also a place of ferocious winds, arid conditions, and towering elevations. Let's start with the wind. The strongest winds on Earth aren't found in Tornado Alley or during a hurricane. No, they're found right here in Antarctica. The coastal areas of the continent are home to some of the highest wind speeds in the world, reaching up to 200 miles per hour. That's faster than a Formula One car at top speed. These winds, known as katabatic winds, are created when cold, dense air is pulled downhill by the force of gravity, gaining speed as it descends. Next, we have the dryness. You might think of Antarctica as a land of ice and snow, but it's actually the driest place on Earth. Yes, you heard that right. Its annual precipitation is less than that of the Sahara Desert. Because of the extreme cold, most of the continent's moisture is locked up in its ice, making the air incredibly dry. Then there's the altitude. Antarctica is the highest continent on Earth, with an average elevation of about 8,000 feet above sea level. The East Antarctic Plateau, the coldest place on Earth, sits at an elevation higher than the Alps. This high altitude combined with the extreme cold makes the air thin, adding another layer of challenge for human exploration. So you see, Antarctica is more than just a snowy wilderness. It's a land of harsh winds, arid air, and dizzying heights. It's a place where survival is a constant battle, where every breath is earned, and every step is a victory. It's a testament to the resilience of life and the audacity of human spirit. Indeed, Antarctica is not for the faint-hearted. Despite the harsh conditions, Antarctica is not devoid of life. This icy wilderness, often perceived as barren and inhospitable, is actually teeming with a unique blend of wildlife, each species having adapted to the extreme conditions in remarkable ways. Let's start with the emperor penguins, the only penguins that breed during the harsh Antarctic winter. These robust creatures have developed several adaptations to survive the coldest environment on Earth. They have 4 layers of feathering and a layer of blubber to keep warm. Their feathers are tightly packed, providing a waterproof layer that traps air for insulation. Moving on, we find seals dotting the icy landscape. Among them, the Weddell seal, which spends more time under the Antarctic ice than any other mammal. To survive in the freezing water, they have a thick layer of blubber, and their blood carries more oxygen. This allows them to dive deep and stay underwater for more extended periods, helping them escape predators and locate food. In the frigid waters surrounding the continent, various types of whales can be spotted. Their size alone is an adaptation, as larger animals lose heat more slowly than smaller ones. Blue whales, for instance, the largest creatures ever known to have lived on Earth, can often be seen in the Southern Ocean. Their thick blubber layer, which can be up to 30 inches thick, insulates them against the cold. But it's not just about physical adaptations. These creatures have also adopted behavioral strategies. Emperor penguins huddle together to conserve heat, while seals carve out breathing holes in the ice, ensuring they don't get trapped underwater. Life in Antarctica is a testament to the resilience of nature. Each animal, from the smallest krill to the largest whale, has found a way to thrive amidst the ice and snow, the wind and cold. It's a stark reminder that even in the most extreme corners of our planet, life finds a way to adapt, to survive, and to thrive. In this icy wilderness, life finds a way. Antarctica holds secrets beneath its icy surface. This vast frozen landscape, so desolate and far removed from our everyday lives, is much more than just a barren wilderness. The white expanse conceals a world teeming with mysteries waiting to be unraveled. In recent years, scientists have made groundbreaking discoveries that have fundamentally altered our perception of this icy continent. One of the most astonishing findings has been the existence of subglacial lakes. These bodies of water, nestled deep below the ice, have remained undisturbed for millions of years, creating a unique environment that may harbor life forms unknown to science. Imagine a realm where darkness reigns eternal, where the pressure is immense, and where the temperature is perpetually below freezing. Sounds inhospitable, right? Yet, against all odds, scientists believe that these subglacial lakes could be home to microbial life. These minute organisms, the simplest forms of life on our planet, are incredibly resilient. They can survive in the harshest conditions, thriving where other life forms dare not tread. And it's these hardy microorganisms that could provide clues to one of the most profound questions in science. Is there life beyond Earth? The discovery of microbial life in Antarctica's subglacial lakes could have far-reaching implications. If life can exist in such extreme conditions here on Earth, then why not on other planets? These Antarctic microbes could be the key to understanding the potential for life on planets like Mars, which shares similar harsh and icy conditions. Our understanding of life as we know it could be on the cusp of a significant breakthrough. The secrets that lie beneath Antarctica's icy surface could redefine our perception of the universe and our place within it. The mysteries of this frozen land extend far beyond its icy exterior. Beneath the surface, in the frigid depths of its subglacial lakes, Antarctica may hold the answers to questions we've been asking for centuries. The frozen continent continues to surprise us with its hidden treasures. As we delve deeper into its icy mysteries, who knows what other secrets await discovery beneath the ice of Antarctica? What does the future hold for Antarctica? This is a question that many of us find ourselves pondering as we learn more about this icy wilderness. As we move further into the 21st century, one of the most pressing issues facing Antarctica is climate change. Global warming is causing ice shelves to thin and break apart at an alarming rate. The melting ice is contributing to rising sea levels, which could have devastating impacts on coastal communities around the world. But it's not just the physical landscape that's under threat. The unique ecosystem of Antarctica is also at risk. The animals that call this icy wilderness home, from the mighty emperor penguins to the microscopic krill, are all feeling the effects of a changing climate. As the ice melts and the ocean acidifies, these creatures are finding it harder to survive. But it's not all doom and gloom. There's a lot we can do to help preserve this unique environment for future generations. Scientists from around the globe are working tirelessly to monitor the changes happening in Antarctica. They're using cutting-edge technology to track ice melt and measure the impacts of climate change. This essential research helps us understand what's happening now and what we can expect in the future. Governments and organizations are also stepping up their efforts to protect Antarctica. Conservation measures such as the establishment of marine protected areas are being put in place to safeguard the region's biodiversity, and international agreements are being strengthened to restrict human activity and limit the impact of tourism on this fragile ecosystem. But perhaps most importantly, each and every one of us has a role to play. By making conscious choices to reduce our carbon footprint, we can help slow the rate of global warming. Small actions like recycling, using renewable energy, and eating less meat can make a big difference. The future of Antarctica is in our hands. It's a stark reminder of the power we hold and the responsibility we share to safeguard our planet for future generations. This icy wilderness is one of the last unspoiled places on Earth. It's a place of beauty and mystery where nature reigns supreme, but it's also a place that's changing, and not for the better. We need to act now, before it's too late. We need to protect Antarctica, not just for the creatures that call it home, but for all of us. Because what happens in Antarctica doesn't stay in Antarctica, it affects us all. As we learn more about Antarctica, we realize how crucial it is to protect this icy wilderness and its inhabitants from the impacts of our changing climate.